Hi YouTube. So I know I'm really behind in my videos and I'm sorry, so I'm gonna make a couple today so I can catch up. So I'm gonna be doing my week 9 and my week 10 in the same video because I did my 2-month video, and then week 9 was only, was completed only one day after my 2-month checkup. So I feel like doing week 9 and week 10 together kind of makes sense because I already talked about a lot of stuff that happened in my 2nd month. So week 9 is going to be kind of short. I was 332 in week 8 and I lost 3 pounds. So that made me weigh 329. It seems like as the weeks have gone on, I've mainly lost like 3 pounds a week. And sometimes that gets frustrating and you get disappointed because you think, oh, after gastric bypass, I'm going to be losing all this weight so quickly. And it doesn't always happen like that. I am glad that I'm losing weight, so that's the most important thing. And, I'm losing it healthy, and that's going to benefit me in the end, I think, to be able to keep it off. The one problem I had in week 9 was on Sunday, which was the 23rd. And I kind of went over this in a couple different videos because just I have a lot of family issues, and it was just really hard for me, and I did overeat. Granted, it was nothing like what overeating was before surgery, but you can definitely like snack here and there, and it kind of really can add up. So just forewarning, just really be careful because that's how people gain their weight back. So the good thing is I got right back on track, and so yeah, I'm disappointed in myself, but in the past I would have been like, oh, well, I screwed up, screw it, I'll keep going, but now I stopped and I restarted, started over. So, and let's see, then week 10 was from December 24th to December 30th, and I went from 329 to 329. So it was my first week that I had a stall, and I was disappointed, but at the same time I wasn't, because so many people had told me that they had stalls and not to let it bother you or worry you because they would end. So I just really kept on doing what sorry I just kept on doing what I was doing. I kept on exercising. I exercised, let's see, 6 times that week. I took a day off because I knew my body needed to rest, but I was doing 30 minutes every day on my exercise bike. Because once the 2-month mark, my surgeon told me that I could start doing other things besides walking. So I started with the exercise bike because I have an exercise bike at home, and I can kind of do it in front of the TV, and it kind of goes by a lot faster, which for me helps because I'm still not at the point where I like exercising. I'm hoping the more weight I lose in time, it'll get more enjoyable, but we'll see. I tried to log all my food on MyFitnessPal, but since we're eating so little, it was so kind of tedious to do it. But I definitely need to keep doing it because when I log the things in, and I can kind of reflect and see what I have eaten, and like tell myself, oh, do you really need that? So it's kind of the same old things every week, really, because I don't have that full feeling. I still don't have any hunger. I'm still glad I don't have hunger, just because, you know, when you have those hunger pains, like, you know you should eat, but then when you're dieting, you're like, oh, I don't need those extra calories. So not having the hunger really takes some of the guesswork out. Not all of it, but some of it. So I kind of really hope that the no hunger thing continues, but I do hope I get the full feeling back, because there are sometimes I feel satisfied and there are sometimes I don't. Now, I don't know if that is due to my head that I don't feel satisfied, or if that's really my body that does not feel satisfied. So I'm just being like patient with myself, because I have a feeling it'll come in time. People have told me the first 6 months is the hardest process, because you're really figuring out what your body needs, what your body can tolerate. So I'm just trying to be nice to myself right now and patient. So let's see. One thing that really sucked this past week, it was on Saturday, and I ate some chicken, and I have eaten chicken before, but I don't know if I ate it too fast or I ate too much, but it kind of got stuck, because there was like pain in my chest, and I was just like instant nausea, like instant, and I just instantly threw up. So I have no idea if I didn't chew it enough, if it was too dry, you know, if I ate it too fast, or what. So that was kind of scary, because it was so instant. Like, it was just like, you know, all of a sudden you have this nausea feeling, and you throw up. Like, you can't control it. Thankfully I made it to the bathroom in time, but it just really sucked. And of course, it's so, like, throwing up after a gastric bypass is totally different than throwing up before surgery, because you can't drink liquids with your meal, so it's like slowly going up your throat and, you know, slowly coming out. Like, you can feel the whole like process of it, and it's kind of like you're almost like gagging on your throw up, and it's like so powerful, like your teeth are like chattering. It's not a fun feeling at all, and I know that's really gross and everything, but I think it's also something people need to know about, because it's not fun. And it doesn't mean that like everybody is going to have that happen to them. I think sometimes, you know, we just might forget things and eat too fast or something, and that may happen. It's definitely happened a couple times, but really not that many, so I can't really complain that much. But when it does happen, it's just like, oh, it totally sucks. So definitely chew your food well, chew it slowly. Like I said, I ate the chicken before, so I definitely will try chicken again. I will just be extra careful. And something my nutritionist told me too is sometimes it just happens, like it's just a fluke, you know, just like before surgery you might have ate something that you ate before, and just for some reason your body was just like, ugh, I don't want that. Like the same thing happened to me one time when I ate cottage cheese. I forget what week that was. It's been several weeks back, but I'd eaten cottage cheese tons of times, and that never happened. And I've ate cottage cheese since then, and I've been totally fine. So it's really random. So I think a lot of it has to do with making sure you chew and you take your time and eat. I mean, I still kind of eat faster than what they recommend, but you still need to take your time, because if you don't, you might pay the consequences. So, and also something I did do, after I had the experience of throwing up and stuff, you know, you're not supposed to drink like until and after after you eat. But I was just so incredibly nauseous. I had to drink something, so I drank some water. That actually helped settle it a little bit. It wasn't like instantly, but like within 5 or 10 minutes, like that really helped. You know, I took just like 3 or 4 sips of water. So if it happens to you, you might want to try it. Don't take a big gulp, of course, just like a little sip. So that's about all that really happened in week 10. So I feel like too, a lot of my energy is back. Like I feel kind of normal. There are like times here and there where I don't feel like I have a lot of energy, but that's way less than it was, and I have way more good days than bad days. So I don't know, even though I didn't lose weight this week, I was still really happy because I can already start kind of seeing changes in my life. Like I can see them in the clothes I wear, how they fit me, you know, and I can see it in my arms and my legs. So there's a lot of non-scale like victories that are happening, and so I'm pretty happy. So I guess I will see you in week 11. Thanks.